Alright, we continue with the Turnabout Revolution. May 19th, High Court of Khura'in accused Bobby. Talk about some really close shaves. Well, can't get a closer shave than him and brand blades. That's what the fuck? Trial's not even over yet, I'm already exhausted. Still, you're able to fight back the queen herself there. Well, maybe with Miss Faye's help, I don't have to keep playing her game much longer. Speaking of which, what the fuck is that noise? Whatever. I guess a little totally asking, but do you think she's willing to testify right? She's up all day yesterday of exhaustion, apparently. Oh, it's a power button. But that's what it was, so she should be okay. Barbed head, horned head. My head. Oh, what's up? What's up, Ray Ray? Ray Ray. You're pretty impressive in there.
I am the royal priestess, Rafa Padma Khura'in.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Capcom.
And I am prepared to face my father's death.
Get your voice acting lines in. Despite your mother's opposition, you stood your ground. And in doing so, you fulfilled your duty as a royal priestess. It was all thanks to you and your friends. Your belief in me gave me the courage to follow my path. So, you have my gratitude. Oh, no worries. I know, I shall thank you as a gift. What would you like? A cow? A horse? Or perhaps I shall reward your efforts with a royal shoulder massage. That's okay. Your gratitude is more than enough, thanks. But I thought you Americans like massages. My technique was highly praised by my father, I'll have you know. Hey, you, Wars. The fuck's he accused of that? What? Dirk? That's a good question, actually. Is this guy trying to whistle? I kinda fucked up, AJ. That's... Shut up, you. What's going on? The scoundrel tried to escape with the accused. What? We were able to nab him, but the accused is nowhere to be found. Where are you hiding him, you miscreant? I keep telling you, I got no idea where he went. I mean, yeah, we booked it together, but I lost track of him after that. So Dirk's on the lam now? Probably, but who knows? He vanished in the blink of an eye. Vanished? You wanna know something, AJ? Dirk said to me, I can't put Amara in danger. I have to set her free before it's too late. What? Don't tell me he's going to try and rescue her. That's what I am telling you. So I helped him escape in the first place. Dad, what the fuck? Well, fuck, what's done is done. But still, why did you go and rescue her now? Well, maybe you didn't want to die with any regrets or something. You know, just in case you ended up on the shopping block. Why, Dirk? I thought you believed in me. Ah, don't be like that, AJ. He'll be back as soon as he frees Amara. You'll see. Bitch, that's not the point. Listen, Lloyd. You let us know immediately if the accused contacts you. Trial will now resume. See that you are ready. Wait, the trial's still on? Even without the defendant? Those are Remnant's orders, so you will return to the courtroom at once. Well, let's go, Apollo. All we can do is see where the next testimony leads. Alrighty then. Back in the room, the court. Sorry for drinking water. Sorry for being a human being. May 19th, High Court of Khura'in. Court is back in session. Actually, my client seems to have gone missing. Yeah, no shit. You think we should proceed without the accused? Why not? My royal guard is searching for him as we speak. They shall find him soon enough, for they will not dare to keep me waiting. Right, but what about the law governing court proceedings, you know? Bitch, I am the law. So, how's she fucking writing with her fingernails? Doesn't make sense. Maybe there's ink on it. I proclaim the following. Should the accused be an enemy of the crown, they may be tried in absentia. Well, in that case, I guess there's no problem with it. Witness, Miss My Fay, please take a stand. Sorry it's something like this, Maya. Being dragged out of bed into court is not like a fun wake-up call, Nick. Sorry, Miss Fay. It was my idea. Huh? And who are you? Oh, yeah. I'm Apollo Justice. It's nice to finally meet you. Oh, so you're Apollo. Nick told me all about you. You're the new guy with a loud voice. And you're kind of a bitch, right? What, a bitch? Well, that was 2 years ago. You've come a long way since then. Yeah, fuck you, Nick. Anyway, why was I called here anyway? Am I under arrest again? Huh? I guess no one's filled her in. Well, she has been asleep this entire time. Say, this is a trial for Dirk Saimadi, and you're here as a witness. What? Dirk's been arrested? But that's not like the reaction I was expecting. Fate, you are suspected of playing a part in the murder of Justice Minister Inga. What? Someone allegedly forced you to channel the minister to obfuscate the time of the murder. At least that's what the defense claims. Wait, what? How could you, Apollo? How would you reach that conclusion? It's a long story, right? But it's the only way this case is gonna make any sense. You understand my anger at the defense aside, will you testify? Sure, why not? Alright, Maya, don't fuck me over, please. I don't have any idea what's going on, but I know I didn't channel Mr. Inga. I didn't even have the chance to do something like that. Besides, I never go quietly along with some criminal's plan. Though, I guess there are some things I'd go quietly along with. What is that supposed to mean? Huh. The witness doesn't believe she has ever challenged Justice Minister. And if her words prove a true defense, your entire argument becomes moot. You do understand that, don't you? What? Yeah, I get it. Doesn't look like Miss Fay is lying. Apollo, Maya was being awfully secretive about something just now. I guess I better dig a bit and try and get her to open up to me first. Alright then. Break the targets. I've got everyone life. You've been asleep ever since you ordered Mr. from the tomb, right? Yep. I'm exhausted after being held captive for so long. It's been terrible. Yeah, you think? Maya, this didn't do anything to you, did he? Oh, no, it wasn't like that. On the contrary, I asked him for all sorts of things. Like what? Like, I'm really cooking croquette burgers, and I'll die if I miss an episode of the Pump Punisher. Act like a brat, netted me a TV, and even a few burgers from someplace. He's surprisingly nice to me. What? Are you sure we're talking about the same dude here? He may have loomed large, but he was like something easy to push around. Yeah, even though he's more responsible for pushing those execution papers through. Oh, that? Approving executions was simply his preferred method of stress relief. The wife like Carrie was probably really pushing him through out of fear. You can see why he wanted to stage a coup. In any case, my time in cooking was so bad, all the things that happened. Are you sure about that? Maybe you just don't remember channeling him. Don't remember? I'm mere 28, but I'm not senile, you know. Yeah, something's not right here, though. There's some niggery afoot. You say you were confined to Amara's tomb this whole time, isn't that right? Yeah, but I wasn't conscious the whole time. Right, so let me ask you something. Did you ever see Nana in the tomb? Dressed as Dirk? Huh? Is this some kind of joke? I think I remember if I saw something as crazy as that. Plus, I doubt anyone would carry out a crime like that right in front of a potential witness. I hate it when he's right. Of course, he's Ace Attorney, he's always right. When he revealed to safe. You didn't have a chance to channel him. Does channeling someone take a long time? Not really. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty much instantaneous. But I was all tied up, literally. So there's no way for me to make the channeling or mudra with my hands to do it. Right, that's what I said. She was tied up, I should really didn't channel her then. When mediums are done with a session, they can send the spirit back to the other world themselves, right? Yep, unless they're still in training. Amateurs can get possessed by spirits sometimes. But full-fledged mediums, like me, can stay in total control of a session, and they can send a deceased spirit away at any time they want. So I think you can do that too, Miss Faye. Yeah, of course! It's a cinch for the new and improved Missing Maya Faye. Ace. Ace Spirit Medium. Hey, you said new spin-off game? That's strange. You seem like the same old bitch-ass Maya to me. No. I'll show you childish. The fuck? Anyways. So you wouldn't channel spirits for unseemly purposes? Of course not. Spirit channeling is my bread and butter. I take a lot of pride in my work. It's like, would you use your legal skills to commit a crime, Apollo? Well, shit, I don't know. I mean, until finger pointing objection comes deadly, I don't see how they can be used. Wow, you're a regular Mr. Smarty Pants, huh? Just like me. Always ready with some sarcastic ass comeback. Yeah, I think I'll save my many objections for after the trial. Yeah. Now let's this part, Maya. You can kind of sus right here. Sounds like you're trying to hide something, Miss Faye. Didn't anyone teach you about respecting boundaries, Apollo? It's really rude to pry into a person's private affairs. Sorry, I didn't realize. It's just, you know, I'm kind of questioning you in a trial. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what? Yeah, I know. Then what the fuck was all that about me being rude, bitch? I'm just doing my job. So, you know, can you just tell me? What are you hiding? Sorry, but I promised Dirk I wouldn't say. You made a promise? To Dirk? Mm-hmm. Pretty big one. That's about all you're gonna get out of her. Yeah. Enough. Doing this is denying that she channeled any spirits. Further questioning is pointless. It appears your little fiction has been soundly exposed for what it is. You should listen to her, Apollo. I don't even know why you suspect me in the first place. I mean, you don't have any evidence of me channeling Mr. Inga, do you? Oh, evidence, say. There's no point even thinking about it, really. I don't use anything special to channel spirits, so there wouldn't be anything left behind. That is true. Like when she channeled the High Priest, all my need is their own body. If defense has no objections, no evidence to offer, I will have to end this cross-examination. Well, now, if she doesn't use any special items to do the channeling itself, you think there would be something to complete the deception? Is there any proof that Mr. Inga was channeled? Shit. Let me think. Any proof that he was channeled? I don't think so. Discovered in the ashes of the caked in suit? I'm gonna get him over here, right, aren't I? The victim's blood. I wanna say it's the gemstone, but that doesn't. I don't understand how that could be. I can't think of anything. A diagram in the crime scene, Mars sarcophagus in the very center of the room. I'm gonna say there isn't. Nope. I don't see how there could be. I see you still got a long way to go, Apollo. Bitch, what? If it were Nick, he would have tried to bluff his way through that one. Bitch, I have one life, though. I'd like to retract my... Don't retract your statement, bro! Oh my gosh. Oh, you didn't penalize me for that? You're niggering, right? You can call it that. If we're right, then there must be some sort of proof to back us up. That'd be some serious thinking, Apollo. Okay, we know that when Rafa saw her father, he wasn't dressed like Miss Faye. Right? Right, because if he was, Rafa would have easily known he was being channeled. So that means he was dressed in his usual suit when Rafa saw him. So it is the button. Aha, good thinking, Apollo. So that'd be a perfect angle to attack from. Right? That's the only thing I can think of, is the fucking button. That's part of his suit. Is that a gemstone? Uh-huh. You found this along the ashes of one of the team's intense burners. Does the gemstone ringing the bells, Your Eminence? What? What was that doing in the tomb? Ah, so you do recognize it. But then, as his wife, how could you not recognize this gemstone button from your husband's jacket? Huh? I don't get where you're going with this. Channeling Mr. Inga alone wouldn't be enough to fool someone like Princess Rafa, especially if you were wearing your clothes. So you would have had to change into the Mistress's clothes before channeling him. Miss Faye, you used the Mistress's clothes as cover while going from his room to the tomb, where you burned them once you no longer needed them. What? Burning clothes in incense? In an incense burner? I thought that shit's like hella small. The jacket itself probably would have put out the fire, but whatever. Miss Faye? Yes? Do you know my husband's name? It was, Inga Karkul Karine, right? That is correct, in part, but there's more. Much more. Inga Karkul, how... What the fuck? The Third. That is his true name. You can't be shitting me. Dude, you can't be shitting me. Due to its length, only a portion of it was ever made public. So Miss Faye, did you know his true name? What? No, I mean, how the fuck could I? Precisely. Yet a medium must know both the face and true name of the one she seeks to channel. So then, Miss Faye couldn't have channeled Mr. Inga. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time. Why would I want to randomly channel some old enough guy I didn't know? And didn't like things that last trial. I can't believe this. Apollo, I really don't think Maya's lying. However, your line of reasoning still seems to credit with me. So this literally means that only she could have channeled him, unless someone else knew that long ass name. Right, but they're something tricking us up at the details. Maybe we're getting off at some wrong assumption again. Apollo, I was thinking. What's up? Since I didn't channel Mr. Inga, is it possible that someone else did? Someone else, eh? But who else could it have been? I don't know. Such chatter is without merit. Let us move on, shall we? Ugh. I don't care what Garan says. I'm gonna figure this out. If it wasn't Miss Faye, and the Queen has an alibi of them. Oh, forget about who's capable of channeling the spirits for a second. I should consider the circumstances around the channeling, right? Right. We know Rafa saw her father come running out of his private quarters. If he was being channeled at the time, who could it have been? It had to have been someone who's in his private quarters. Well, I'm waiting to fence. And you know how much I despise waiting. Right, but there was someone else beside to say who could have channeled Miss Inga. There's just one more person, and they were in Inga's private quarters. That person's our only hope now. I have no clue. So the defense believes there is another. Let's have a very serious answer then. Alright then. Oh my god. It was Trucy right. You know, I'm gonna take a wild guess. The wildest guess of guesses. And say it was the only person, other person I knew who can channel spirits. Is this the Queen? Alright, cool. 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 Whoa, she like blew it away. So. Yep. That's cool. That was on purpose too. So I just want my stuff back. Yeah. Who is in Inga's private quarters? That shit doesn't make any sense. Inga's private quarters. I don't remember who was in the private quarters. Nana? You said it yourself. Nana never did go into the tomb that day. Instead, she entered my husband's private quarters. How do you know? It's quite simple. Schuberts were discovered in Inga's private... Oh, yeah. She must have belonged to Nana. And then there's her benevolent statement. She said that Nana disappeared right after she entered Minister Inga's private quarters. The room which Minister Inga himself came running out of not long afterwards. You are not seriously suggesting. Oh, but I am. And it's the only thing that makes sense. Nana channeled Mr. Inga and left his private quarters thereafter. That's why no one has seen her since. And why only the minister's shoe prints were found outside his residence. Ah, no way! That's gotta be it. They must have somehow channeled the minister. What? How can Nana channel a channel a nigga? What the fuck? Hey, she can channel spirits in the world. All the circumstantial evidence has fallen into place. You can't ignore it anymore. You can't claim Nana isn't connected to this case somehow. In light of this, the defense called Nana to the stand. Gah. Well, Your Eminence. No one knows who she is, though. Very well then, let's call Nana to testify. Hell yeah, I can finally crack the case wide open. Alright. Okay, I guess they found her. There is no need. Nana is in the waiting room. What? Nana's here? I thought she'd gone missing. I assume she was feeling unwell and simply wished to rest undisturbed. That's bullshit, someone would have seen her. But a concern for Rafa brought her here today. She took time off without Rafa's knowledge or consent. That's bullshit. I'm betting there's more to this disappearance than meets the eye. Miss Nana, do you understand why you've been summoned here today? Kind of weird how Nana doesn't have a last name, but that's whatever. Yes, of course. Your Eminence has informed me that this man here suspects I have committed a crime. So this is Nana, eh? That's quite the hairdo. But I will say. I suppose I'm not as old as I had thought. If this horn-headed nincompoop would take me for a criminal. Nincompoop? Isn't that Rafa's favorite insult? His favorite rubbed off on her with all that they spend time together. You there, young bitch nigga. Yeah. The fuck? You're accusing me of slaying Mr. Inga and channeling his spirit, yes? What the fuck is wrong with you? You niggas are always so wonderfully open-minded. Thanks? Just a compliment, dude. Anyways, will the witness please proceed with their testimony? This court wishes to know if you did or did not channel Mr. Inga in his private quarters. There we go. This sounded good. I'm no spirit medium, Sonny. I was feeling under the weather yesterday and decided to rest these weary bones. Besides which, a lowly servant such as I could not possibly be a honorable spirit medium. Only members of the royal family can learn the art of spirit channeling here in Khura'in. After Queen Mara's passing, Her Eminence, Queen Khura'in is the only spirit medium left. If you believe in medium to be the culprit, it would have to be that young lass Maya Fey. And there you have it. It seems you have summoned her for nothing. Only those royal bloodline have the power of spirit channeling. That servant such as Nana could not channel spirits. Oh, could channel spirits is the most amusing jest. On the surface, at least. But only the reasoning has led us to this end. And Nana channeling the spirit. Alright. this work? I was sitting under the weather yesterday and decided to, oh yeah. Always dog stole your hat when you were in the courtyard yesterday afternoon. Was after that you decided to take a rest? I've been feeling well all day, and I pushed myself too hard. I kept feeling weak and dizzy, and that dirty mongrel served to worsen my condition. I sympathize with you, Nana. You took the entire day off without informing Mrs. Rafa. She was very worried about you, you know. How very kind of her benevolence. But she need not concern herself with the welfare of a mere servant such as I. Except to Rafa, maybe not just a mere servant. To even think a mere commoner could channel spirits or slay a minister. What hogwash. So I hear you're the head servant, is that correct? Are you suggesting that my position affords me the ability to channel spirits? Since you're the head servant to a family of channelers, I say it's plausible. If you want to, it's not impossible for you to learn through exposure. I think not, for that goes against the very underpinnings of the kingdom of Khura'in. To become a spirit medium requires a noble spirit and rigorous training. Most importantly, one must be a direct descendant of the founder. It is not simply some hobby one can take up in the manner of... I guess. So commoners could never become a medium, no matter how hard they tried. There's common knowledge to all who are born and raised here, young or dead. Okay. Right, as you just said. That's cool. Okay then, what if you actually have royal bloodline in your veins? Like a distant relative or something. I am from a line of humble fishermen, all the way back to my grandfather's grandfather. I never heard talk of royal blood or noble ancestry. Especially having a secret art that's passed on from mother to daughter, even with a royal ancestor, it'd be impossible born without the right training. And as the Bard one says, it also must be mentioned that this secret art is only taught here in the Kingdom of Khura'in, and your country's Khura'in village. Everything's falling into place like I expected. I would ask the witness to continue with this one. Okay. Kinemara was a victim of an assassination, right? Yep. She was a beautiful, gentle soul. But she fell in love with a man of dubious origins, and was murdered in a terrible blaze. Fate can be so cruel. Except she's actually still alive. Poor Nana's yet another follower, unwittingly praying over an empty sarcophagus. What a dumb bitch. Damn, Phoenix. Clearly locked away in her existence in this world erased. The fact that she's still alive shackles Nayuta to Garon's will. Nayuta, the only reason you're still staying there by that woman's side is because you're afraid of what would happen to Amara otherwise, right? We need not recount such ancient history. Let's continue to witness his testimony. The city was being held hostage. She was completely tied up. And didn't even know Minister Ing's true name. It made it impossible for her to kill or channel him. I know nothing of that. Listen, you dumbass. Were you not just insisting that it is Maya Jesus. Were you not just insisting that it was my Faye who challenged this Minister Inga? My, how quickly you change your tune. No, I'm just quick on my feet when new information presents itself. Yeah, I'm just quick to force the biggest smile one time like these demand it. You know, it's good that you're following my advice, Apollo. Trying to look so forceful you do. But Nana's right about one thing, though. Only those with the royal bloodline you can be spirit means in Khura'in. Common folk like us are out of luck. Yeah, I guess so. But still. I think I'll finally be close to connecting all the dots until you point out one big thing out. You're not gonna tell me what it is, huh? I guess not. Because that's what this game is. Can't you use a Founder Sword? Right? Doesn't it give you spiritual power? But does it not? It doesn't say that in the evidence description, so I'm kind of hesitant on it. But I think that's what it is, right? Only a miserable family can learn a storytelling here in Quran. But you could... that's not gonna be it, is it?
Objection!
Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't know, though.
Objection!
Wow, that was actually it. I'm genuinely surprised. Okay, so I presented what makes sense in terms of direct contradiction. Except I don't know how to make it make sense in the larger context of this case. Well, it's gonna follow up with a lot of objection with the sound explanation. Oh, sorry. How do I put this? I believe there's a problem with Nia's testimony. Go on. She said that she cannot possibly be spirit medium because, in Quran, only members of the royal family can learn how to channel spirits. Okay, but I felt it was a problem in that statement. Just hold on, bitch. I'm getting to it. Damn. Nia stated an absolute falsehood. Since we know that Mara's still alive. At the same time, though, circumstantial evidence points Nia to channeling Inga. Okay. After all, just after she entered his private quarters. Inga came running out screaming, despite having been killed at 2 p.m. That would mean that Nena channeled Inga, even though supposedly only those of the family are capable of doing so. Wait. Is it too late to ask for a refund on my trip down the rabbit hole? Right. You may think I've lost my mind with this bluff, but if I can at least establish a possibility, I think it'll give us the break we need. Wait a second. Are you gonna propose what I think you... Yep. It's a huge risk, but I think there's a chance I can prove it. Will the court please take a look at this photo? That's... This photo's very existence to say nothing of the person in it contradicts the witness's claim that according to Ron is the only remaining spirit medium in Quran. What the devil, you mustn't. Bitch, try to stop me. Under these circumstances, the outcome of this trial depends on it. But you already knew that, didn't you? Well, then please explain who was shown this photograph. The person in the photo is the previous queen, Amara Sigatar Quran. Contrary to popular belief, she was never assassinated. In fact, she's very much alive. What? But that's nonsense. Take a good look at the logbook in this photo, Your Majesty. The mark of the dragon branded on it could only have been placed there after Queen Amara's supposed assassination. Oh my god, Queen Amara is still alive? Has the lawyer gone mad? While I personally find it hard to believe, I will allow the defense to continue. You may proceed. Queen Amara's death was staged to keep her safe from her would-be killer. Yet, according to Dirk, she's actually being held captive somewhere. But the real truth is that Queen Amara is not being held in confinement. Rather, she walks freely among us. Here in this very quorum today. But how? Yuji no Kayukare. Do not be deceived, Your Majesty. The Red Pepper is skilled in weaving plausible lies. It is a kind of lawyerly art known as bullshitting. But knowing this, there is no need to fear his forked tongue. No. But that's where you're wrong, my nigga. Cause you'll be clicking in your boots soon enough. Is that so? Now it's my turn, bitch, to wake you up to the truth right before your eyes. Queen Amara is still very much alive and has been disguising herself as Ema Sky. But that's... This is the simplest and cleanest explanation for everything we've covered so far. The person who killed Minister Inga. Someone with intimate knowledge of the divination seance. The medium who channeled the minister in order to mask the real time of his death. Condense these traits into one person, and you get a spirit medium of royal blood. And that person is none other than you, Nana. Your true identity is the former Queen Amara, and the kill we've been looking for all along. What? Have you finally lost your damn mind, Mr. Justice? What you say is beyond blasphemous, even in the depths of hell. Oh my, such frightening allegations. Indeed, and insanely ludicrous to boot. Your Eminence Queen Amara yet lives? And is actually Miss Nana here? Nigga, you must be out of your goddamn mind. You don't take my word for it. In fact, a certain something can help me prove it. Your Eminence. Queen Amara truly is dead. You should be able to channel her spirit right here, right now. Isn't that correct? Ooh. God. I can deny no longer. The lawyer speaks the truth. Nana, the woman who stands here before us, is Amara, the former queen, believed to have perished 23 years ago. Polkunga! Why the... Finally. We finally got Inga's real killer on stand. Nana. No. Amara Sigatar Karine. Please drop this act and tell us what really happened. She doesn't look like she's dropping it. Oh dearie me, I guess I shouldn't have underestimated the power of youth. Well done, young hornhead. Tipo, okay. Nice sleeves. Can you just take off clothes like a normal person? Whoa! I'm getting tired of masquerading as an old bitch anyway. It has been far too long since I last greeted you, good people of Karine. It is I, Amara Sigatar Karine, your former queen. Queen Amara? Perfect. Oh my god, Queen Amara, what the fuck? Oh my goodness. I thought the garage nearby. Nearby. I thought garage makeover was extreme. Can it really be true? You are alive and well? It is true. I feel as if I have been called back from the Twilight Realm. I fear I've caused all of you a great deal of distress. Oh ho 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 ho. Amara, sorry I wasn't able to keep your secret any longer. I hope you can forgive me. It is quite alright, Garon. I am safe now. For Dirk, that blackguard who threatened my life will be recaptured soon enough. I need not conceal my identity any longer. Queen Amara, what does all this mean? Were you not killed in that fight 23 years ago? I barely escaped that blaze with my life. But though I survived, I knew that scoundrel would make further attempts at my life. Therefore, I stayed my death and abdicated the throne to my dear younger sister, Garan. But the building of that great tomb, and disguising yourself as Loli's servant, why would you do such a thing? Garan, I would have you explain. I wished for her to be close at hand. It was the only way I felt like I could protect her. And it was the best way to hide her from the eyes of the public. After all, who could conceive of Amara lowering her station to that of a servant? She does have a point. Even Dirk thought Amara was being held captive in some far-off place. He never even guessed she was living as a servant, right in plain sight. I must say, a life dedicated to the servitude of others is not the least bit disagreeable. It is a quiet, humble existence, far removed from the tedium of regal duties. Her fucking arms are kinda tripping me out. Like they're just moving in perfect circles, in constant motion. Look at that. What the fuck? Ah, but those days of peace have ended. And it is all because of you, motherfucker. You should consider yourself lucky if that's all it ends with. If there's something you wish to say, then come out and say it, pussy. Fine. It doesn't matter who you are, bitch. You want to escape the crime you committed. The defense moves to induct you as Justice Minister Inga's real killer. Oh my god, is this serious? What the? What's this? You would accuse Queen Amara of homicide? Of grand pieces of Kharinism? You can't do that. She's damn near a goddess in the eyes of the people. I don't give a damn who she is. If you commit the crime, you'd better be ready to do the time. Be you priest, saint, queen, or fucking God himself. I've never met such an egalitarian person. Queen Amara, in your years disguised as an Ingan, you would have learned about Minister Inga's disorder, so you knew you could dress in Dirk's clothes to forge a convincing Sans vision. Isn't that right? Oh, ho, ho, ho. What a curious character you are. You would label me a murderer. Me, the one who the people regarded as the reincarnation of the Holy Mother herself. Maybe figure Kharinism. But as a foreigner, you're just another suspect to me, bitch. It would appear your words are not in jest. Am I to suffer the sullying of my good name with accusations of murder most foul? Please, Queen Amara, forgive his impudence. The lawyer knows not what he speaks. Fear not, good magistrate, for this is the sacred hall of justice. Though I am a grand priestess, on the stand I am but a witness like any other. I shall face his accusations with grace and benevolence. Your compassion overfloweth your mercifulness. Oh, young lawyer, in my benevolence I must warn you that your assertions suffer from a tragic flaw. There's a flaw? Nayuta. Yes, your mercifulness. Who was present in the tomb when the murder was discovered? Dirk Saramati and Maya Fey, and the victim, Minister Inga. Ugh. I see. But a fatal flaw indeed. It appears Queen Amara couldn't possibly have gone to the tomb of Minister Inga. What? Why not? Do not keep the defense waiting, Nayuta. Explain how wrong he truly is. Yes, your mercifulness. For benevolence, Princess Rafa saw Minister Inga enter the tomb around 2:30. Yet you, the defense, claim the person she saw was a minister being channeled by Queen Amara. However, if her mercifulness had channeled him and moved to the tomb, then once she was done channeling, Queen Amara would have re-emerged and been left stuck in the tomb. Oh yeah, I should try to exit before you all arrived. Princess Rafa, who had been looking down upon the courtyard, would have seen her. However, her benevolence saw nothing of the sort. Ugh. Bitch probably hid in the fucking sarcophagus. It's her own anyway. It's her fucking sarcophagus. In conclusion, Queen Amara could not have left the tomb without being observed. And yet, was she in a tomb when the murder was discovered? Defense? No, no, she wasn't. Now do you see? Your flimsy claim has been uprooted like a sapling in a flood. Well, that was entertaining, Pressy said Mahdi. Assume prosecution of the case and clear your mother's good name. You wish for me to take over? Yes, prosecute your father to save your mother. What a poignant fare you bear, but bear it you must. Are you ready? Yes, your miss. And there you have it, your majesty. I shall watch the rest of the proceedings from the sidelines. I relinquish complete control of the sacred hall to your authority once more. Why, thank you. Other than your mercifulness, your testimony. Sure. Oh, now I shall destroy your utterly absurd and barbarous theory. I was not anywhere near the tomb following the murder. Were your theory correct, I would have been in the tomb once I had stopped channeling. My husband Dirk is a killer, but he has fled from the sacred hall. May the Holy Mother rain judgment upon the traitor Dirksen Mahdi for his crimes. Such marvelous testimony, you are truly a treasure. This, too, is by the grace of Her Holiness. No doubt, by unmasking her today was her will as well. Oh my, the Holy Mother, you say? Yes, surely Her Holiness is guiding me to the witness stand. Wow. And to the purity of truth. Oh, how magnificent. Queen Amara, you brought animals here into the courtroom. Through the door somehow. Praise be for Queen Amara. Blessings upon her mercifulness. The fight those animals even come from? That's what I'm saying, dude. Anyways, the next main question to win this. Remember, she is the Grand Priestess, so disrespect will not be tolerated. That means no point on conflicts and sneezes or any further flaws in her testimony. Well, how am I supposed to win? What the fuck? My theory is utterly absurd and barbarous. Or is it barbarous? And high-handed, if I may say so. Not yet, I was about to call you putrid-minded. Surely even the monkeys of Mount Pointy Pony's holy waterfalls could devise a better theory. Yeah, surely a bitch you can steal better insults from Naida's best. Well, maybe you were hiding inside the sarcophagus. After all, it does technically belong to you. You would have no trouble opening it. If I had been in there, I could not be here today, for the tomb has been under constant surveillance since the murder. I would have never been able to leave. I guess that is a true good point. Not I'd ask. What's in the sarcophagus anyway? You're alive, so... There was despair, sadness, hatred, and malice. Only one brave enough to see the truth hidden deep within. Could discover the final hope, my continued corporeality. You completely lost me, bitch. In other words, it's empty. But no one dared to open it because they were too scared of the curse. It's just empty like sarcophagus. That's creepy. I mean, imagine like you just have your... Imagine like looking at your own grave. Isn't that kind of creepy? I don't know. How maybe you weren't in the tomb after the murder. Very good. But that very truth refutes your theory. Even if I channel Mr. Inga. And enter the tomb. The moment I seized channeling him, I would re-emerge at the crime scene. Precisely. As you say your self-defense, Queen Amara was not there after the murder. The only living souls in the tomb at that time were Dirksen Mahdi and Maya Fey. be it in this life or the next. There is no escaping such simple truth. How are you gonna do this, Apollo? There's gotta be a reason why you had to make this escape today. A reason? Ah, perhaps. Perhaps what? Perhaps I conceal myself and lie and wait for another chance to claim my life. What's this? Wait, she actually believes that she tried to assassinate him even after didn't they go on a run together? Wait, no. It's definitely not like that, your mercilessness. First of all, you don't really believe he's trying to kill you, do you? After all, you two ran off together. That's what I'm saying, Apollo! Bro! Man's on my mind. That was only because he had the audacity to claim it wasn't me. You must believe me. It was my duty as a wife to her husband to bend the ear to him, was it not? Communication after disagreement is a secret to a long and happy marriage. Yeah, sure. What do you think, right? I think she's a bitch. That is why I listened to Dirk. However, he didn't have a shred of evidence to support his claim. It grieves me to admit it. My husband truly did try to murder me. That's quite enough. It's abundantly clear that Queen Amara's testimony is flawless. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Do you understand now, lawyer? This is bad. The judges are gonna let cross-examine this bitch. Amara should have been in the tomb after the minister's murder, but she wasn't. I don't get it. How did she just vanish from the scene of the crime like that? It shouldn't be possible for normal people to... For normal people... Here we go. Maybe. Maybe what? Your Majesty, I think you can explain why Queen Amara wasn't there in the tomb after the murder. Alright then, defense. Do explain. I believe it was accomplished through a method only she is capable of, and by using this special method, it would be possible for her to literally disappear. Oh, don't keep us waiting. Let's hear it. Don't ask me, please. Ah, shit. How did Queen Amara disappear from the tomb? She channeled someone. That's exactly what I was thinking. But I was like, because what I was thinking at first was like, what if she just didn't stop channeling him, right? Because she stabs Inga, right? Then channels him, walks into the tomb, gets quote-unquote killed, but then she doesn't leave his body. That's what we're all assuming, that she leaves his body after he's re-killed, but she doesn't. And then they just haul the quote-unquote body off, and then I'm assuming they just put her wherever, right? I don't know. Or maybe she just channeled someone else, but I don't know who else she would have channeled. Because, I don't know. We already said that she couldn't have hit the sarcophagus, like, I think this is it. All she had to do is channel someone. Then she could have easily disappeared from the scene of the crime. After all, she would literally be someone else. Well, I believe that actually makes sense. What do you have to say to this, bitch? You believe that I, a grand priestess, will use the sacred power of spirit channeling to commit murder. Oh my shit. What the fuck? This nigga had the same reaction I did. It wasn't even that scary. It was just like when her like body went black. What the fuck? Whoa, what the fuck was that? This bitch is on some Outlast shit, though. What the fuck? Never do that again. How dare you speak such vile blasphemy, defense? You will retract your last statement or face immediate execution. No, good Magistrate. It is quite alright. Cryonis must teach us that we must respond at all times as reason principle. Therefore, I shall offer a measured response to his blasphemous accusation. Oh, yes, something to counter with? Indeed. Now are you listening? It would not have been possible to simply vanish by means of spirit channeling. After all, it would require a deceased person to channel. That's like I was thinking. However, there was only one murder victim in the tomb. And that was Mr. Inga. The only others were were right there after his murder. Were Dirk and Miss Faye. Had I channeled Inga as you allege? Well, the outcome would have been quite odd to say the least. For there beside the minister, a living, breathing one would have appeared. Oh, but wait, what? Why? But why though? Right? Because think about it. Cause when she channels him, he's already dead. You can't re-kill someone. Or can you? I don't know. That's kind of where it gets a little cloudy. Even if I had been in the tomb, there's no one to channel except the deceased minister. So you see, I could not have vanished by means of spirit channeling. Yeah, that's true, but I can't rule it out yet. Because, well, what if there was another victim? Someone we haven't identified yet. How absurd. If you channel someone other than Minister Inga, you could have used their identity to disappear from that tomb. But wouldn't someone just question a dead nigga walking around? Or must have been someone that... Another victim. Queen Amara. Please add your last statement to your testimony. This could explain everything. Wasn't there some sign of another victim there in the tomb? And yet, why do I sense I'm going to not going to like when I find out? Was the sole victim A? But what would indicate another? Nah. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. There isn't... No. But, okay, what if? No. That wouldn't make any sense. Wait a minute. Because let me think. We've never seen... Oh, shit. No. That couldn't be it. Yes, it could. Alright. I'm gonna throw out a theory. That's probably wrong. Alright? But hear me out. What if, at some point, Dirk had died because of his illness, but Nena, who we now know is Queen Amara, could have been channeling this nigga Dirk? Right? Would that add up? Because think about it. It would because Dirk knew that he was about to die, right? So... Dirk dies because of his illness, right? But then, so what if Nena, who we now know as Amara, who we also know disappeared around the time... Channels Dirk, right? Assumes Dirk. But that wouldn't make any sense, would it? No, it would. Because Dirk is technically in control of the host body. He'd have all his memories and stuff. Right? We haven't... Because you've never seen Dirk and Nena in the same area after the crime. So... Dirk died there. Or and Nada knew that she was gonna have to testify. So that's why quote unquote Dirk ran away. Right? You get what I'm trying to say? Like you quote unquote Dirk ran away to not, blow the cover of, her leaving his body. Unless this is wrong, which could be.
Objection!
Of course it's not. I can't believe I'm presenting this. But it proves that there was another victim. But still, the only ones there at the scene of the crime were... No, it can't be. Would the defense care to share something with us? Queen Amara, you knew, didn't you? Whatever are you talking about? If you won't tell this court, then I will. Well, don't keep us waiting. This case includes a second victim. Oh shit, my water bottle. One of the two people who were found alive in the tomb after Medusa's murder was actually already dead. But a second victim, Apollo? Queen Amara, after you channeled Mr. Inga and moved to the tomb, you vanished from the scene of the crime by channeling the other victim. That explains why no one found you after the murder was discovered. Oh, you dumb nigga. Of all the half-witted buffoonery to come tumbling from your lips. But suppose I indulge you and play along with your little delusion. Tell me, young Justice, who the fuck was the other victim? There's no way this can be true. But... No, I can't stop now. If this is the truth, it's the only way forward to solving this case. The other victim, who was Queen Amara. Ooh. I don't want to do it, but